Hey everybody and welcome back to the Coolio Freshing Show. So today I got a brand new series for you. It's called Versus. It's going to be me pitting one thing against the other. It's pretty self-explanatory. So for the first video we got in the series, I was going to do something a bit smaller, but I said why not go big or go home. So we're doing Marvel versus DC. I'm going to be comparing these two giants. And we're going to go head to head in 3 categories. It's going to be animation, comics, and games. No, not movies. You probably clicked on this video thinking I was gonna just do the movies or something. But obviously, I think literally a bunch of YouTube channels have already done that already. So we're not doing movies. But we are going to do is we're gonna start off with animation, of course. So for animation, Marvel has some pretty good stuff, like Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm still sad that got canceled after only like 2 seasons. Spider-Man 1994 series, which is pretty good. It's not quite as good as I remember, but it still holds up pretty decently. And you have a lot of good stuff in animation for Marvel. There's some underrated stuff. Like you can probably say the Incredible Hulk show in the 90s is kind of underrated. Maybe the Fantastic Four show in the 2000s is kind of underrated. But for DC is going to sweep this category. They just take this category automatically. This category isn't even close. I'm not even going to pretend that's close. You got Batman the Animated Series. And then you got Justice League Unlimited. Like the stuff you got going on here. The very underrated, the Batman 2004. That series is absolutely great. One of my favorite versions of the Joker. One of my favorite versions of Batman. Like it's just so amazing that like the way they include a Robin, Batgirl. Just the tone of the series in general. Absolutely freaking amazing. I love that show. Then you got the Static Shock show. I wish we could get Static just anything these days. I'd accept anything. I'd accept a Static comic, a game, another show, whatever. That show, the Static animated, I watched the whole thing. That crap was great, man. It's absolutely excellent. I finished Justice League, watched everything from Justice League all the way to Justice League Unlimited. The way Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Martian Manhunter, all Flash, all the members of the main 7 members of the Justice League, man, that show was great. Excellent. Excellent writing, excellent stories. The way they took stuff from the comics. And just the DCAU in general is just absolutely astonishingly great. Like it's so far ahead of Marvel. It's honestly not even close. So next up we got comics. DC has some pretty great comics. You got Batman Year One, Tower of Babel's legendary. However, at Marvel, I would say it's actually exactly the same. I would say this is the category I'm gonna have to give it a tag. You got stuff like House of M, one of my favorite comic book stories of all time. Civil War, once again, another one of my favorite comic book stories of all time. I'm not going to stick on comic books for too long, because I do have a video planned on that, so I think we're going to move on. I've seen a lot of people say DC has the better games. You have the absolutely amazing Batman Arkham games. You got Injustice 1 and 2, Lego Batman 1, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham was kind of disappointing. But a lot of these games are actually really freaking great on the DC side. The only problem is, if you've been paying attention, but literally almost every game I just listed is a Batman game. That's the problem at DC, is they're pretty much literally all their good games are just Batman games. And well, yes, Batman is my favorite DC superhero. Yes, that is 100% and completely true. It's my favorite DC superhero, but still we need a bit more variety. And that's where Marvel comes in, because people be saying DC got the better games, guys. I think it's pretty obvious DC's games are better than Marvel, and they're just talking about the Arkham games. Like, guys, we all know you're just talking about the Arkham games. I challenge you, I could go in the comment section right now and name me just 3 games, 3 of them without including Injustice 1 and 2. Name me 3 good games that don't have the word Batman in the title. Just 3 of them. Because at Marvel, you got stuff like one of my favorite games of all time, Ultimate Alliance, of course. Ultimate Alliance, and you could pick over 26 different heroes. Or if you got the Xbox 360 Gold Edition, which I'm not sure if that's on other platforms. I didn't research that, but you got the Gold Edition that's on Xbox 360, which I really wish I had. That has more characters. In this game, you go around literally the entire Marvel universe. It's not just Spider-Man. You go against villains from all over the Marvel universe. And the Ultimate Alliance 2 is pretty much a perfect retelling of Civil War, mixed in with its own unique storyline, which I liked. I liked the first game better, but the second game is also pretty great. And then you got Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order. I haven't finished it yet, but for what I played so far, it's a pretty good game. I like it a lot. And then you have a lot of just more variety of Marvel, because you have stuff like the Deadpool game, X-Men Origins Wolverine, the video game. And we got, even with the upcoming stuff, we got the upcoming Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra coming up. We got a Blade game coming up. We already had a Ghost Rider. You got Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. You got literally so many great, even just the 2000s alone, we had like about like freaking like 6 good Spider-Man games. And even if you didn't like Spider-Man, you got Wolverine games, a Deadpool game, a Ghost Rider game that's good. You got literally Ultimate Alliance, all 3 of them. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions in the 2010s. You got the Insomniac Spider-Man games, of course, and many, many more. I don't have time to list them all. But that's a lot of variety, though. You notice in Marvel, I saw a lot of different characters named, and there's stuff like the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I almost forgot stuff like that. But there's a lot of different characters, even some more I only have time to mention. But just Marvel really has games by a landslide. That's why I think that's a hot take. To me, if you say that DC has better video games than Marvel, I honestly see that as a hot take. I'd be like, where? Like, please go in the comment section right now and tell me, cause I want to play them. As somebody who's a Marvel and DC fan, I really want to play these DC games that y'all are talking about that are so good. Already, I beat everything from Batman Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and I beat Batman Arkham Knight. I beat all of those games. On top of that, I also beat Injustice. I haven't played Injustice 2 yet, but other than that, I pretty much played all the great DC games. But anyway, I think that's all I have today for this video. So, as you can see, I think it's a tie. Marvel versus DC. Ultimately, for me, it's a tie. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Tell me what you want to see next. And I'm going to try to be getting out more videos. Cause I know I kind of just took a break. I kind of just basically became the new Corey X Kenshin or someone or what I've been doing. I'm trying to make a comeback, though. Sorry about that. Peace out.